Whoa, whoa, whoa. And just like that, guys, we're back at it again with a new episode of What's Pumpin'.
It's pumping.
I'm JT. I'm your host, and this is my boy,
Sazoo.
Zazu. So if you've watched the past couple episodes, we've been on a roll recently, utilizing the center we have here. Shout out the
Blessing.
Entrepreneur Center, UC California, Irvine. So this is what? Episode 4?
Quattro.
4?
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
It's crazy.
episode 4.
We're doing it.
Yeah, one of our mentors here, actually, he told us that apparently podcasts statistically don't make it past the 8th episode. We're definitely going to get past the 8th episode. However, the quarter is coming to an end. So if you've made it this far, we're halfway there.
Is it open during summer?
It is not open during summer. I mean, we can
brutal.
ask, but I don't think it's open during summer.
Ask Ryan for the keys.
Yeah, low key.
Bro, let's pitch it to him that we need to get 8 and we can't
We
stop
have
because
to.
then, the law of diminishing. If you don't get it done right now,
We're going to have to go back to the third floor, bro.
the probability of us getting it done later on just diminishes over time. So
Nah, we'll for sure do it.
let's
run it,
convince
dude.
him, bro. We
Dude.
got it.
We'll for sure utilize it next year without a doubt, but that'll be over the summer of 3 months. But
If you
it's
don't
like
drop out.
if I don't decommit from UC Irvine, but
all
I mean,
good.
yeah. So I mean, we'll for sure stay in touch with this podcast and the consistency. Hopefully, it's there. Hopefully, if not, we'll make something work. We'll use our resources. Maybe find a center out there in San Diego that we can utilize. I mean.
Sponsors.
God will guide us, so I'm not tripping too much. But anyways, today's episode is actually gonna be our hot take. So the last one was Q&A. That should be dropping tomorrow. So
Just
probably like a
j-
week before from when you guys are seeing this. But this one, people wanted to know our hot takes, and honestly, we're gonna be standing on business. Standing on business. But it'll be good because later on in the future, we can like look back and be like, either see growth. We can maybe react to this in the future, a couple years down, like, damn, I still think like that, or damn, I still don't think that.
The goal.
So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good regardless.
Yeah, the goal is always to look back like from the future to who we were now and just say like I was a dipshit, That's the goal because we can grow.
If not, you're not
more.
growing.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If not, you're not like being
Exactly.
uncomfortable. You're not learning anything. Like, it's the point of life. You gotta continue evolving. You gotta continue being the best
More.
version of you.
More.
There's always more to come. But I mean, do you want to kick off with your hot takes or mine? Like,
Sure.
honestly, I feel like his hot takes are gonna be a little bit more hot than mine. I feel like I'm bringing the sauce, but I feel like they're kind of mild
how
compared
hard-
to.
How like you want to start it with like a slap, a sucker punch, a drop kick?
I think the people want a drop kick, low key, like a little RKO action. Like that's kind of what they want. I think they want an RKO action.
Let's
so.
start it off. Let's hit a home run. First one.
All right, bet. Run
There
it.
is no excuse to be fat unless you're chronically ill.
Can you define
Plain
chronically ill?
I
Like-
mean,
like what do you mean by
like
that?
chronically ill. So it means something that is completely out of like your control and it has like a complete, utter grip over your life.
But isn't it just calories in, calories out?
Yeah, calories in, calories out until you have, I don't know, whatever. There's like certain diseases, bro, that,
Really?
there's
Like you
it
just
destroys your metabolic rate or whatever. And
are those like the people that need Ozempic
like Selena
or
Gomez,
what?
bro. Selena Gomez
Oh, okay.
got destroyed because she gained weight in like 2 weeks, and then everybody's like, rah, rah, rah. And then people don't know that she's sick, and then she's hiding it, and then she's crying because she can't control it. But like I feel for those people, the people that
Yeah.
have like struggles and can't.
It's lupus, no? Lupus, maybe. I think I might
Probably
have-
one
I
of
think
them.
I think I might have heard about it from there.
There's a couple.
Our cameraman's saying it is lupus, but
yeah,
bro, quick side note. I know it's kind of going a little bit off track, but we'll come back. Bro, isn't it crazy how this kind of ties into my hot take? I don't want to say it just yet, but it's crazy how just judgmental as a society we are. Like, there's people on the body positivity movement who are like saying like weight gain is okay and justifying like their bad habits and
There's
stuff. And then for a celebrity that's Selena Gomez, who's now
ridiculous,
what is
bro.
she like entering her 30s? She has a chronic
yeah,
illness.
but she's on and off because like it can hit her at times, and then she's on medication.
Yeah.
and then she slims down.
See,
and
that's what
then-
I'm
and
saying,
then she
like-
blows up.
Like, how is it like people like as a society we're so judgmental. It's like there's two sides of the spectrum where it's like she'll get hate on for gaining that weight, and then there's other people who are like, justifying it. So
there's
like what you're saying is that like there's no justification for being fat other than you're lazy unless you have some sort of chronic.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So
So
that's my hot take. So
that's
that's a
where,
valid excuse.
yeah,
That's your out. That is completely reasonable
I
because
mean,
it's like, your body
you
is
can
not
like it's out of your
out
like,
of your complete control.
it's
It's
like
in
if I
God's
get
hands.
cancer, like shout out the shirt, honestly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Fuck cancer.
fuck cancer.
But no, yeah, I agree with you say, bro. Like,
Dude, I was
whole
watching this Jubilee podcast. I don't know, conversation.
yeah. Was it
It was the one with
the
Coach
fit-
Greg,
yeah, Coach Greg?
Myro,
Yeah.
Myron.
What would you think about that?
I
What'd you
thought it
think about
was
that?
like, okay, so there's body positivity, and then there's body positivity movement.
Oh, okay.
So that's where people were getting it wrong, and people are, of course, you got to be positive, right? There's always a perspective of self that you can have that'll push you into the right direction in life.
Yeah.
And you know interpreting it has to be a matter of taking accountability for yourself and building that discipline. But then again, I was like, when I was fat as a kid, a big driving factor in me was like shame.
Same.
Like I used to get
same.
destroyed by my brother,
I got destroyed.
and that's
too.
why I would destroy you.
Yeah, I
'Cause
was
it
about to say I got destroyed by this kid.
because that's
this
like,
guy.
that's what I knew, bro.
Yeah, that's all you knew.
But at the same time, emotions make up who we are, and it'll drive us rather in that direction or the other.
Yeah.
It'll force me to, be shameful and, man, I feel bad. I'm gonna have ice cream. Or, damn, I feel like shit. I'm gonna,
Hit the
go
gym.
for a run,
True.
start hitting the gym. So I think that justification over anything that is, hindering your lifestyle or hindering your health or your perception of self, feeling ugly, you can take control, bro. So stop being a lazy fuck. Get off the couch. In my sense, where I was taught to say these type of things,
Yeah.
and treat yourself well. Go to the gym. In this sense, I need to calm down.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
So my take, I mean, I agree with you. Like, I'm thinking like the body positivity movement should be more so promoting body positivity for things you cannot control, things that are out of your control, chronic like illness. Another one being like, for example,
Skin.
like maybe like you're amputee, like
Yeah, or
like
skin
like
infections,
skin, yeah, like some sort of burn
Yeah,
or some
dude.
sort of like something like maybe like something you cannot control, some sort of like birthmarks or something that like it's out of your control. Like I think there's this model who
Yeah,
I've
dude.
seen they're like
Yeah,
they're
bro.
like I don't know if
I
it's
know-
like
I know who you're
what's that
talking about.
condition where it's like half white, like there's like
It's-
white spots or whatnot.
It's some
And then she looks
Yeah.
great. She looks amazing. Like, she's
yeah,
like,
and that's
she's fit.
that's
body
bro.
positivity,
That is standing up for the things that you can
can
control.
control.
And then they make up the excuse, that's how I feel. I am good in my image.
yeah,
Until the chronic illness of heart conditions or blood pressure or yippity yappity, and then you end up a few years into the hospital because you're 400 pounds overweight.
yeah. What's not cool is like your family and loved ones like having to visit you in like a hospital bed because you're morbidly obese. Like, and
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
the better
honestly
way to put it.
sad. Like I don't
shouldn't
get
laugh.
it twisted with feeling disgusted. I honestly, when I see somebody, I think like I genuinely like, damn, like that's what I'm trying to do with this whole mission, this whole brand. I'm trying to help people be the best, most confident, fit version of themselves. You get me? And I want them to know that it's completely possible. Like it's not completely out of your reach. You get me? Like I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I'm not even kidding. I've been a twig the majority of my life, and within these past couple years, I've honestly like to my liking, I've been bulkier than usual. But when I said I was just bulky, that's another thing that the gym culture needs to fix. Is like when you're just bulking, you eat like shit, bro. You're just eating like shit, and you're just justifying it. And next thing you know, you're going off the hook, like I did with a dirty bulk, and you put on unnecessary fat. Then you're hooked on like sugar, and then your insulin spikes. And like, bro, I'm pretty sure like I might have slowed down my metabolism, like from
Bro,
the dirty bulks.
For
Like
sure.
I think the mass
One of the
gainers,
many
the mass
symptoms, bro.
gainers, the mass gainers are horrendous. Like my insulin resistance, I'm pretty sure I messed that up. And I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and it's like, if I had to choose between skinny or fat, like bro, you know the answer is like right there in the middle. And with anything, the whole fitness and health journey, unless you're blessed with crazy genetics, which 99% of us are not,
Yeah.
it's gonna require work, it's gonna require determination. And until you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like,
Discipline.
I hate the way I look. Even when I look back at these podcasts, bro, I'm coming off my bulk and I'm trying to this year. And by the time I turn 21, I want to make that transformation where I'm the most fit version of myself. You get me? Bro, I hate these chubby cheeks, you know? And to me,
That's
it's
crazy.
like people are like, oh, that's nothing. You're not even like, you know, like oh,
Me
you
right
have,
now.
you have, you know, but it's like, dude, I don't like the way I look. I'm not confident in this way that I look. And then even when I'm on a bulk, like I just cheer the strength and hitting 225 and like
And then
it's nice in the pumps, you feel full and stuff, but I do not feel fit. I do not feel healthy. And it's just like, bro, I just like the whole thing I'm trying to do with everyone is help them be the most fit version of yourself. Like, would you not agree that that's all we're trying to do right here with Pumpn University? I want to educate people properly on how to get there because it's not complete out of your reach. Like,
yeah, for sure.
you've lost weight, you've gained muscle, you've been able to do it.
Our own brother, bro, has lost
Oh
like
my
60
goodness,
pounds.
the cameraman like behind us has a testimonial. My brother, like, dude, he went from how much was it? This was COVID. This was quarantine, bro. So like,
No, and at least because he didn't measure his weight, bro. And so I was like designing because he's basically my height. And I
Yeah.
was like, bro, you were probably at least 220,
he
230.
was like 220, bro.
So like from that to 150, 160, right?
He's like 150, 160. Like we probably
That's
weigh the
60
same,
to
different
70
body
pounds, bro.
compositions, but like he's a healthier, more
That's
like training for
good.
half a marathon. Like I'm proud of this fucking kid, bro.
Exactly.
I'm so proud of this fucking kid. And to me, it showed me, I'm like, damn, like I did that low key. Like that's kind of shocking that I kind of did that, bro. And for all you guys who are putting that excuse, oh, it's quarantine, gyms are closed. He did his transformation during quarantine when gyms were
garage,
closed in the
baby.
garage. And if you guys don't have anything in your garage to like lift weights or whatnot,
Push-ups.
calisthenics are a thing. Going on walks are a thing, bro. Like you can go out on a walk. You get me? And that makes just
It'll
getting
take
your
it
steps
longer,
in.
but that's true.
It's getting your steps in, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, fat, there's been studies that it burns that going on walks burns fat quicker than like sprint intervals or any type of like hit training. Cause when you do those type of like explosive hit trainings, one, you're more likely to be hungrier after. Two, it taps into your glycogen stores, then your muscle. Rather than doing like low steady state cardio for longer periods of time, it taps into I think it's called like zone 2-3 cardio. And that's why I'm a cardio demon on the treadmill. You get me? Like I just try to get my steps in. I walk to class. Like I just be active.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
like it's
Go
very
outside.
simple. It's not complicated, but I feel like we overcomplicate it. And trust me, like I get in my head. I'm very like obsessive when it comes to certain things, and I want to be in control all the time. So it's like I struggle with it too. But we're all on this journey together, and that's why we're here documenting it. So, I mean, honestly, I agree with that hot take, bro. Is there any final thoughts you want to speak on that one?
It comes down to who are you now? Who do you want to be? And then make goals. Jim Rohn said this, bro, like set goals, get the dopamine of ticking those goals off your list. Stay disciplined. There will be winners. There will be a spring to reap what you sowed. Just take the time and discipline. You'll get there. Next one.
Yeah. Just want to end off on another quick note for that, bro. Another thing that I feel that results to like building, it kind of builds upon habits, and I feel like that's how most people become overweight, bro. A big thing is snacking. I'm not saying don't snack.
Stress.
When you snack, realize you have a problem. Like, hear me out. You have a problem. So the problem is you're hungry, right? So then your body's like, I'm hungry. I need to go get something. The problem is what your choice of snack is. You go and you dabble and you snack on a bag of chips, a candy bar, bro, that's gonna spike your insulin. It's processed food, so it's born to make you hungry. Bro, I ate canes this weekend for the first time. Low-key, bro, like low-key, I have a confession to make. I failed the 75 hard, bro. I failed 75 hard. I had a cheat meal. But I was gonna fail anyway.
What's the 75 hard say?
Huh?
Did you make your own?
I kind of made my own rules. I was just
Okay.
like following my specific
I
diet,
see.
like no cheat meals, like just tracking everything, hitting my protein goal, getting my 10,000 steps daily, 45 minutes of cardio, weightlifting, no drinking, no
second session, right?
Yeah.
So a gym and then
cardio, and then just walking to class and like getting 10,000 steps on top of that. And then I also kind of had like my rule of thumb, like my carbs only being like oatmeal, honey, and then fruits.
Mhm.
anyways, I ate canes, bro, and I was gonna fail it anyways, cause I mean Vegas formal this week. I was gonna break it. Anyways, I failed, but what I noticed, bro, don't worry, I'm summer, like I'll make a transformation. I'll make y'all proud. But anyways, summer, bro. I mean, no, not summer. I'm talking about this past Saturday, bro. When I ate canes, I wasn't hungry at all. It literally made me hungrier. So what I'm saying is that your choice of snack
The
depends
seed oils, bro.
depends
the
heavily on
oils.
like contributing to you like gaining that weight or just being in that surplus that you don't even realize. Bro, I started snacking on watermelon, piña, any type of fruit, bro. Berries are really
Yeah,
good.
dude.
And it's like you
I'll
literally
destroy
cannot
some
overeat,
berries.
bro. You cannot overeat. So not necessarily that stacking is an issue. It's your choice to snack because you got to realize that you have a problem and you just need to like make a smart. Life is all about choices, and that can be a whole nother topic. But
Yeah, for
we're gonna dive deep into this other hot take. I guess it's kind of my turn now.
Yeah, start it off.
Honestly, I'm gonna keep it on the little gym rat kind of spews.
Vibes.
Yeah, kind of spew, but
Vibes.
I'm gonna go with my hot take being chicken and rice isn't optimal for gains.
Nah, bro, that one hurts me, bro.
Dude, you're telling me you fucking you're telling me you love chicken.
I
I do not love chicken, bro.
I-
It's the
I don't
hardest
love it
to,
anymore.
It's the hardest to cook. And if
We
you're
went
not
over
if
this.
you're not goat, like if it's
Yeah.
not pollo asado, like it's gonna taste
Get it,
like
yeah.
dookie,
Chicken
bro.
thighs, because you know it has
They're
more-
low in micronutrients. Like sure they hit protein, and then another thing too I've heard. I think chicken is high in like some sort of acid, so like it has more acid than like some of like I saw his TikTok that like kind of like made it was comparing it to the amount of acid in something that was like really bad, and I was just like damn, no way chicken has like this sort of like acid whatever the heck. It's not optimal, bro. And then rice, like don't even get me started. Go back and watch episode 3 where we said like the top 5 foods that we would like choose if we had to eat. Rice is not on there, bro. For me, like I
it
prefer
has zero micronutrients. It's
oatmeal
just
or
carbs.
honey, bro. Oatmeal, honey, fruit. Like that's what I've been on in terms. Oh, sweet potatoes, goated. Like I
Facts.
don't really need anything else other than that. And so yeah, chicken and rice isn't optimal for gains. One, cause like sure you can hit your macros, and if you like it, like do what sticks to you. There's no perfect diet. It's whatever you can stick to the longest and incorporate into your lifestyle. One, it's not optimal because I don't like the taste, so I'm not likely to keep eating it. It's kind of like rice too. I think is just overrated. You know,
Right.
it's just yeah, and it's pretty calorie dense in my opinion. Like it's just
I mean, that's why I liked it so much.
because it's calorie dense.
It's because, dude, you put some soy sauce, some lemon. Yeah, you're getting some soy in there, which is kind of iffy. You get some. There's this powder I'd use, bro. Who knows? I don't know. I doubt anybody knows this cheat code, but it's like the seasoning salt for popcorn.
oh,
It was like
yeah.
this chile limon one, bro.
Yeah,
And I tossed that on my chicken with soy sauce and lemon, bro. That meal would smack for you get hungry from the gym or whatever you did.
were you under the influence though?
I mean, back then I was.
See,
But I would still-
that's the cheat code in itself,
Yeah,
bro.
That's
A little
that's
bit
where we
of
fucked
a
up.
little
That's
bit
where
of
I tried to
za, a little bit of
justify
za.
it.
That's what I'm saying. A little bit of za, like
You're
I
right.
could.
I
That's a
did try to
whole nother.
justify it a lot through that.
That's a whole nother.
A lot
like,
of people do
topic
that.
in itself.
A lot.
It'll
of
make
people do
anything
that,
taste
bro.
better, but dude, for me, the method was
I would eat
when I was on
stupid.
my little mini cut carb cycling journey last summer. I remember I did a week of like no carbs, and what I did, same thing you kind of did, which kind of smacked. I actually ran this yesterday because I've been on the little college broke meals recently, and like I have to hit my protein goal, and I've been like low key doing like I've been trying to incorporate a little bit of carb cycling, but rather than chicken and rice and soy, whatever the heck you said, bro, I ate Costco canned chicken, and
Ooh.
which honestly it's better than drier chicken in my opinion. You put mozzarella cheese on top, and then you put the seasoning, and then you put like Cholula on top, and that smacks. Like it gets old real quick, but it's
Dog,
like
that's your everyday meal with any protein.
bro, low key true. But I mean, bro, that's like the only way I can eat chicken. Like to be honest, like
Bunch of cheese, nice Cholula.
unless it's like Chipotle or Cava, like I won't have rice. I don't know. It's just I'm not gonna go out of my way to get rice. But that's
Alright.
my little hot take. Just
Nice.
warming up. Nothing too crazy.
All right, what you got on there, boy?
You're next, bro.
Let's talk about men, man.
Whoa,
Lost.
pause.
That was funny. The lost men.
In
Men
ter-
are lost, bro.
in terms of like, are you talking
Just-
about like, oh, like testosterone has been on the decline, or like the
Nah,
morals
bro,
of
I'm talking
men,
about
like
life.
why-
I'm talking about
everything, the
the
whole
way
picture.
they go about the things that go on in their head,
The
the way
music,
they're
the-
captivated by social media, music.
I just want to, you know, like the culture. Is that what you're like toxic masculine? But what are you saying? Like you need to capitalize on like kind of go into one thing and
It
like
goes into like when I grew up, bro, I had no great father figure, but more of my masculinity came from my mother, because she has this
Neta.
goal of just conquering, getting over everything. My mom's my superhero, right? So like I was taught that nothing I could face was gonna tear me down if I just kept through it. Like she taught me that. My dad taught me kindness and humility, but he never acted it out. So I could never.
actually, yeah,
It's like, it's like hypocritical Christians, like back then, slave times, they were the slave owners. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it comes, how can you tell someone if you're not acting out that same,
yeah,
appliance in your day-to-day life? So I'm just talking about like social media, bro. Social media, it's the one place where men have this sense of they can get some type of mentorships if they never got that father figure. It comes down to incels. You know what incels are?
yeah. That's me. I'm an incel.
This guy, bro.
I'm an incel.
Don't ever
bro.
tell yourself you're this, you're that, because you will actually
Because you
become that
manifest.
person.
Yeah.
So
I'm already him. Now I'm playing.
Come on,
I'm
dog.
I'm playing. I'm not playing.
yeah, dude. Porn.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, it's horrible,
Sad.
dude. It's degenerate.
To
It
be
degenerates
quite,
your mind.
to be quite, yeah, it's bro. So
toxic,
like, yeah,
bro.
I mean, I agree, bro. Like men. I mean, you can even argue that women are lost too. Like I think it's just society as a whole. But
Yeah, but you
yeah,
have to remember that who
like
has
men
it
who had
rougher.
the men.
Who it's harder for men in this world. We have to provide.
Yeah,
In my opinion, right? You can have your own perception of
the lifestyle that we want to
masculinity.
live. Like I want to be a provider. Like if my
We
wife
serve and provide.
yeah, if my
bro.
wife wants to go out,
A woman
and-
could be beautiful and get
Uh-huh.
what she wanted, a job instantly because of how beautiful and
or a
maybe
husband
charismatic,
or a husband.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
and then
man
she's
can
set
be
for
beautiful
life.
and has to still put the day-to-day work and get what he earns. He has to.
There's so many attractive,
disciplined.
like, bro. There's so many attractive,
That's
like,
how it is, dude.
like fentanyl, like what do you call it? Like, you know those fentanyl homeless people. Like, I don't know. There's just been like, dude. There's been like
Like
TikToks where I
homeless-
see like
yeah,
where it's
dude,
like, yeah, I've
where
seen
they
like,
fucking cut their hair and they're
and then
like,
it's like, damn,
it's like Giga
it's
Chad
like,
right
it's like a
here,
glow up
dude.
where it's like, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like homeless people that are, like guys,
Dude,
specifically like
a
men,
bunch of veterans
who are just like attractive, and it's like, how did you, like, I saw this one. It was funny. It was funny because I was on looks maxing reels or TikToks, and it was like comparing like some like some models, bro. Like I don't know, some dudes, and then it
Yeah.
was like the most average like fentanyl user in San Francisco. Like I don't know,
like
just throwing
Giga
that out
Chad.
there, and it's like dumb, like damn, like sexier than me,
That's crazy.
like like genetically blessed, but like that kind of goes to the whole thing about like choices, bro. Where it's like the habits you build, the choices, your influence, and like I feel
Yeah,
like
bro.
like it just all ties in. Especially like I get what you mean. Like we're lost. Like the influence, the music that we listen to.
Why do you think
like-
Andrew Tate is huge in our day and age? No one has had that person to tell them what they need to hear to get off their ass, to stop watching porn,
Even Greg,
to
like
make money.
even Greg, like kind of
push
shocked me on
themselves.
like he stood on business. Like I mean, actually, it's not really shocking, but like I saw this clip of him. He was
What
like
are
he
you
was
doing?
he was yelling. Coach Greg was yelling at us, like saying how I was like, nobody told me to go do 3 hours in the gym, to cook all my meals, to do X amount of cardio. Like nobody but me, like the man in the mirror. And it's true. It's like you versus you. It's like I'm still on this journey to be the best brother, the best son, the best CEO, the best friend, like the best husband, the best
Yeah,
bro, companion, business partner. Like
nephew,
like
everything.
It's that drive, and like if you're even trying to get better, that's one thing. Like because I'm so like I told you, like I struggle with
Yeah,
like
bro.
being obsessive over it, that I'm not where I want to be, but it will happen. Like somebody said it once where it's like, I think it was Iman Ghazi, and he was saying how like reality hasn't caught up yet. And I have my brand, I have my business, I have my good circle of friends. I know what I want. And it's like, I'm staying consistent. We've been running, we're podcast number 4. It's just reality
Yeah,
hasn't
bro.
caught up yet.
Bro,
And as long as you stick to the plan,
we're planting seeds,
we're
dog.
planting seeds.
Bro, Jim Rohn said, "Don't wish it were easier, bro. Wish you were better.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like,
Don't wish for less problems, bro. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom." That's what it comes down to, bro. Who are you now, and who do you want to become?
that's
what
what
are you missing?
that's what yeah, that's where a lot of men, like, I feel like, I don't know if it's like by hormonally, or like what we consume, or the household you grow. There's a lot of factors that play
you
into
are the
it.
5 people you sum yourself with, bro.
Yeah, I feel like
That's a giant
it is like a factor of, like, you are a product of, like, you kind of reap what you sow, kind of like what you told me in the
You
past.
do reap what you sow.
You do reap what you sow, and it's like you have to want to be better in order to finally reach that point where it's like, damn, like I really need to make a change. You know,
Yeah.
you kind of almost like, you got to be disgusted in yourself in order to reach that point. And that's another thing that's another hot take that we can elaborate on. But
It's our emotions that are driving factors for who we are, right? So in the heat of moment, we can act impulsively from something that we learned when we were children, or some type of traumatic experience. Say like me, like I will rush out and say, "Get off the bed, you fat fuck," you know? Like
just quit playing video games and smoking all day.
Exactly,
like, you
bro.
know,
I used to be that same little kid, dude. Like
I don't have
It's-
time for video. Like I'm not, bro, I'm not saying
we
little
were
video
all
games
there,
here.
bro.
Like
We
I was
played
all there.
Fortnite together, dog. Like we
Yeah.
were you.
But I'm just saying, bro. Like,
If you're seeing this,
hey, this is another mini hot take that I didn't write down, but it's like, bro, if you're still playing video games, like, what are you doing, bro?
if you're not a fucking pro,
If you're not a pro,
And
if you're not
making
monetizing,
money,
yeah, dude,
and
like those Fortnite map creators are just,
like all glory to you, bro. Like you can move your freaking fingers and a mouse in a certain direction and get a bunch of kills and make a lot of money.
dude, if you have
But
like an
that's
hour
like
out of
the
your day to hop on with the
99%.
boys, run it. Like, run it. You enjoy yourself as much as you enjoy a little
Yeah.
cheat meal.
Don't make it a
Moderation is
fucking
key, but
habit.
like, if you don't have everything else in check, where it's like how many people can say like, yeah, I play video games like 8 hours a week or whatever, and then they have their diet in check, they're sick cunt. Like, you
Their
know, like they have
relationship,
they have a
their
relationship, they
everything.
balance everything. Like, they spend time with their family, their dog, their girl.
Yeah.
They even have a girl. Like, most of these guys are just sedentary lifestyles, which is kind of like another issue in itself. It's an
That's what I'm
accumulation of
saying, bro.
choices. So yeah, I do agree with that hot take. Is there any final notes that you want to leave that one off in?
Let's leave it there. That was good.
Yeah. DM us if you have any issues or any concerns. I'm not saying you have issues. I mean, we all have issues. So if you say you don't, but if
You're
on the-
lying to
you're lying to
yourself.
yourself. So like, but if you have any concerns, I'm like, yo, if you want to hear our take on it, like, feel free.
We're also students, you know.
We relate to you. Like,
In the end, I feel like this will become life university, you know? like above, like this is a step, right? It's like gym and fitness.
I mean, low key, because the
Like-
pump don't last forever. So
Yeah, bro, you look at someone like going back to the fat thing, bro. Like you look at them and you can embody a vision of who kind of they are as a person. They are undisciplined, right? That's number one. Undisciplined for sure. What's another
probably
one?
lazy.
And very lazy. From a physical experience. If you're not chronologically ill.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Damn. So my hot take. This is where I kind of spark up a little, but dude, this one's kind of funny. This one's gonna be a little good segment because I kind of have a little history to this take. But my take is that girls look better without makeup, bro. Hear me out before you guys go ahead and cancel me.
Interesting.
I'm already decommitted, but
Interesting.
I'm not the one who said it first.
Who said it first?
Drake, he said, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. So don't follow me, unfollow Drake. He said it, bro. I know it's corny, but bro, look,
That was
here.
very corny.
Let
That's
me
why I laughed.
elaborate, bro. Bro, so this kind of goes back to when I was around 5 or 6. like I was young,
5 or 6, young baller, huh?
I was youngin', bro. And
Sheesh.
it like I have very specific memories, bro. It was I'd be with like my mom, my tias, or like my older cousins who were like getting into makeup or whatnot. And they told me that like I'd look at them and I'd be mad. I'm like, no, like what are you doing? And they're like, I'm putting on makeup. And they try to explain to me what makeup was. And I'd be like, no, you're ruining your beauty. Like why are you messing with like what God blessed you with? So like
you were a G, bro.
I was
6 years old.
I was hardwired, like, and ever since I was little.
That's beautiful, dude.
I mean,
like genuine. If I was your aunt, I'd be like, damn, mijo. Like, damn.
no, like I don't know what it was. Like
for real.
Like, you know, I'm a kid and I'm just getting mad. I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you altering the way you look? And like, I remember I'd always tell my mom when she was here on this earth, like, you look like you don't need makeup, you know? Like my tia's like, you don't need makeup. And bro, I remember I tried bringing this to Twitter once because like, I think my delivery was off. This was like 2018, 2019. I might've been like in 8th or freshman year of high school. Bro, I tried tweeting out like to make girls like feel confident about themselves and like they don't always have to like, you know, like do the most to like feel good about themselves.
Jay Rizzo.
Bro, and then next thing you know, I get reposted who's like, oh, we don't do it for you. Like we do it for us. And then there's like a whole quote and I'm just like, bro, like I don't know if my delivery like my intention was there to like help girls, but they're like, we don't do it for you, do it for us. Like, who are you to speak on that? I'm just like, dude, this was like pre Giga cancel
I was 6
culture.
when I thought this.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like I was hardwired. Like
that's messed up.
Drake said it. I was just trying to get the, you know, and like the girls that I've talked to and I've told them like, you look great without makeup, you know, like you look good with or without makeup, but like it's just like, you know, like it always makes them smile. Like they appreciate that, you know.
Sure. Like personally, I'll tell my girlfriend like personally.
Yeah.
Like
I think
I
better
love
your natural look.
Organic, you know, it's natural beauty.
Yeah.
But then if you want to throw on makeup, like I will, you know, praise you too because you still look and beautiful.
But I feel, and then another thing that kind of goes on to the other thing I want to talk about, which is like, bro, in nowadays society.
Wait, hold
I feel
on.
like
I got a question. What, like, say you get a girlfriend, hypothetically, like one day, right?
in a billion,
Mr.
Cynicism,
Mr. Cynicism. But if she asked, hey, Jay, you think I look better with makeup or no makeup? What are you saying?
Bro,
genuine question.
Well, I'm marrying a girl that has like natural
beauty, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's not to say that like, dude, a little bit of makeup here and there isn't bad. Like for quinceañeras, prom, hoko, it's like,
so is this what
like
you're
occasionally, bro, like you don't use it to like your advantage. Like, I don't know, I'm not a girl, but if I was a girl, it's like, bro, I would use it occasionally and I'd try to like natty max, which is like do my eyebrows, have a clear skincare routine, and like, you know, like just brush my teeth.
Like
what I can control, so, like what I can
like
control, not
whatever,
the whole birthday look. You get me? Like not the whole like fake eyelashes or whatnot. Like I'm not saying like do what you want, like you know. I'm not saying it doesn't look bad. I know, but it's like what I'm trying to say is that God created us in His image, and trust me, like I know we all have our insecurities. I do too. Like people, even guys, like they're inclined and pressure to take steroids for a natural, you know, for an unnatural look, and it's like. You get what I'm saying? We all go through insecurities and stuff. And like my point being is that like I'm not saying this like, oh, like we don't do it for you or whatnot. I'm just saying like imagine if I was a girl,
I would
spend less money. I would spend less money on makeup, you know, because it would last me longer because I'm only using it on like prom, homecoming, formals, I don't know, whatever, just okay, weddings, like rather than just spamming it every day and I can't go out if I don't have my whole look on. And it's like, I don't know. That's just kind of like where I'm coming from and how I see it. Like, don't take it wrong. Like, you guys are all beautiful. God created you in your image. And I'm just saying, like guys, like shit, like I'm like damn.
Straight out of bed.
Like I mean, like
no
I guess
wacky hair.
I guess yeah, like I guess I could wear makeup if I wanted to, but like, it's just like, dude, like, I mean, like guys for the most part, like 99% of us, like we gotta thug it out, you know. You just got like, you know, some Cetaphil, some little ordinary niacinamide, some brush our teeth,
a plug
shave.
once in a while, you know.
A what?
A plug? Like eyebrow?
Oh,
plugs?
eyebrows, yeah. I just got them threaded.
Threaded?
Yeah.
Ow.
No, it's not. It doesn't hurt that bad. It doesn't hurt that bad, but yeah. So that's kind of like my take on that.
Okay.
Don't take it wrong. Drake said it. If you're gonna cancel me, cancel him first. Like, you know.
Kendrick Lamar already did that.
Hey, who won that?
Kendrick Lamar, bro, easily.
Bro, I don't know. I don't really care.
Easily. I don't care.
I don't care about
I
beef,
heard
bro.
someone say that he won, and I like if I heard this Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, oh my, you know, I'm going with the real dude from the actual ghetto instead of like Drake, Toronto.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not too educated,
I'm
but
not
it
on
is
that.
Kendrick
All
Lamar.
right, next take.
Mad City, you know,
Next.
tight beat. This goes to you, Jay. Social media is robbing your reality, dog.
Define robbing, bro. Like, what do you
Dead
mean?
scrolling.
Like,
When
so
you're
saying,
on your phone and I'm trying to get tell you something, a conversation out of you, and you're here.
watching like TikToks or what?
It's just like not being in the present when need be. Like, there's this. All right, I'm gonna go in depth. Do you want to answer anything?
Oh, I just wanted to say that. I mean, I don't think it's
It's-
necessarily robbing you of your reality. If anything, like, it just depends on the relationship you have with it. I feel like everything is kind of very dependent
right.
on the relationship you have with it. Like, it depends what are you using for, how much of your time it's taking. Like, there's a lot of factors to take into account.
I mean, you use your phone, right?
Yeah.
Your phone doesn't use you. That's when, that's the line we cross. So I 1,000,000,000% understand when you say, content creation beats usage. It's a utility and it's not something that hinders upon our lifestyle, right? So from that, it's like, it has to be like 95%, 5%, otherwise like hop off it. You understand? So let's talk about a slot machine. So a slot machine, this is from Michael Easter. So he researched the scarcity loop, he calls it. So it's basically opportunity, unpredictable rewards, and quick repeatability, right? So a slot machine, you have instant repeatability, right? You have the outcome of opportunities with 5 different slots coming down and like the 40 different patterns in which you can win cents, $1, $20 to
$1 billion,
2,000 million, quadrillion, like $2,000 at a normal casino or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So in this, any addiction you pick up from drugs to social media, it all falls under this principle. You have quick repeatability. You have the knowing that something is going to happen. You don't know how much to a degree that will happen. I'd rather be a cool TikTok or a shitty TikTok, which a lot of people, when they're dead scrolling,
they're just
you can see like
gamble.
doosh, 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 and then they watch one. And they're like, oh, nice. I'm sending this to my friend. Just like a lottery, bro. They're like, boom, 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 boom. Comes down until you hit some kind of pattern, right? And then you get a little dopamine shot, right? So it's opportunity. You don't know what's going to happen, but something is guaranteed to happen. And then you have quick repeatability.
Yeah. So you're saying that it's robbing of...
It underlies over everything, bro. From, a habit of going surfing with the boys or even hitting a pen, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen. You know what you get from this, but you don't know what kind of adventure and you thought you were going to get.
Yeah, same thing when you're ripping shotties with the boys. Like,
Yeah,
4 back to back. Like, you don't know what your
Exactly.
tolerance is going to be that day, like how much you ate. Like, I don't know.
And your homie's like, I got the shotgun too, bro. And you're like, I can't now, bro.
Another one,
bro. I'm down.
just one more.
That's what I'm saying. Quick
Next thing you know, you're pulling
repeatability.
trig.
Bro, if you had can after can that was open,
Enfermo.
five in 1 minute, bro, you got it. Like
I'm
You ever
guilty.
tried
I'm
that?
guilty. I'm
Have you
guilty.
tried
I'm the guilty. But
Guilty.
I get
I
what
got
you're
4
saying,
down.
bro. It just depends. I agree with that statement to a certain degree. I just think it depends on, like, is that robbery like worth that time you're putting into? Kind of like for me, I
Okay.
see social media as an investment, bro. I'm investing, bro, because when people, like, for me, I just try to make it a mission that, say I spend 6 hours of my time on screen, on my time on my phone, on like screen time, 5 out of those 6 be creating, bro, replying to comments, whatever. But the reality is I'm not there yet. So most of my time, like, this is why I do. This is why
You're
a part of my
peeping the
75.
algorithm.
this is why my, part of my 75 hard was 45 minutes of incline treadmill, and I burned like around 500 calories on that. And I just, bro, it's just like half that, like 23 minutes or 22 minutes of just scrolling through TikTok, the other half of scrolling through Reels. And I get that out of my way. I get it out of my system, and I'm being active on it. Like, sure, I'll be like, if I'm on the toilet, like I'm scrolling through TikTok, sure, what else? Like if I'm in bed before I go to sleep, like I do it more than I'd like to. But I'm just saying, bro, for me, since I'm not in terms of like creating content, I'm not a content creator full time right now, bro. I'm studying the algorithm. I'm doing like, I'm looking at what trends, you know, I'm studying like these different like brands and what their drops, like different ways to market, you know. I'm texting friends, like I'm texting our group chat, Pumpn University, you know. I'm like talking to Crypt about this, like with this guy, like, yo, do you have the real, you know, it's like, sure, a lot of like the screen time, like, I guess you can say that like it could be robbing you than time that like if I spent going surfing with my friends and I spent going this and doing that. But it's like, dude, how likely is it that I see you once a week? If so, you know, how likely is it that like, what else would I like, do you want me to go pick up and read a book, bro? Like,
Yeah.
I could read a book on my phone. You can argue is that good for your eyes or not, but I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
also, like
sure.
Canvas or whatever, like
They're free on,
like I'm just
on
saying,
the PDF version.
like I don't know, like it just depends on like how you're using that time on your phone. That's like my only thing where I feel like could be a fair enough argument, because it's like you said, if you're okay, like, you know, like I use the Bible app on my phone. I've been reading on like a streak for like plans and stuff. So it's just kind of like in terms of like, yeah, like dead scrolling 100. Like, if we're just talking about dead scrolling, 100%, it robs you of your reality. But if you're like, you know, if I'm looking at like
I also feel bad for
Greg
like,
or like different like
kids growing up.
educate. Okay, yeah, that's like
Like,
I used
dude,
to go
imagine being 12.
hooked on an iPad.
And then,
my
like,
kids aren't having an iPad, bro.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go to school and you see everybody doing it. If you're not doing it, you're not cool. That was the
Bro,
main thing
My,
when we were
my
12.
little sister has an iPhone,
10.
bro. When I was like in the second grade, like by the time I had my first little flip phone,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, and it's like I can't even imagine what my kids are gonna have, and it's like, it just depends on like the influence and like how you want to raise your kids, and like it's just we're kind of
God given,
we're kind of screwed, bro.
We're successful enough to, you know, live out in the woods with a family.
Woods is many, maybe a ranch.
Yeah, dude,
But I get what you mean.
That'd be amazing, bro. Having
beachfront, Hawaii, like,
yeah, I mean,
take them surfing,
beachfront,
sandcastles,
mountainside,
like.
dude.
It just depends on your lifestyle, bro. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro.
Like a sedentary, like, sure, I'm scrolling on my phone, but I'm doing my cardio at the gym. It's just,
Yeah, I
the
also don't
relationship
want
to
like
what
the
you
person
have.
behind the screen to justify it too. Like, I get it that you use those 30 minutes, but it takes another discipline to completely, you know, get off of it.
yeah,
And a lot of people,
it's an addiction.
they can't hold themselves to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it all goes down to that.
I agree, bro.
What's your next one, brother?
So,
go
my
so
next
long.
one is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the superior career.
You want me to answer?
What do you think? Yes or no?
I think it underlies to the person you are, right? So at the end of the day, God created us for a purpose
On this earth.
on his will that we must reside in. And if people don't think that, there's a reason why you prefer doing something than another thing.
Yeah. It also depends on like what you're measuring. For me, like the reason why I think entrepreneurship
Right.
is the superior
They want-
career
you need
is because
to-
I can scale this however much I
You
want.
wanna
Like
know what
I can be
lifestyle.
like, you know, whatever I put in, I get out. So like if my company is worth $1 billion, like I put a crate, like, you know, it's like SpaceX, like Elon Musk, you know,
Yeah,
like
right.
Facebook, like
And
all
he,
these.
he understands that was a life he wanted. So
what I'm
again,
saying.
it pertains to the perception of that one person.
Like if you're just trying to make bread, bro, and you're in school with a math degree or like some sort of like
And-
comp sci degree, and you're not realistically
good at
learning
it.
skills, like, bro, like you have 12-year-olds like making Fortnite maps and they're making millions a month, or like, you know, those slime Snapchat like ASMR, like, dude, they're making bank off of those, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. I guess you can call that entrepreneurship compared to somebody who's like, I need to do my statistics worksheet, and it's just like they're just like they're burning out, and it's just like, that's what I'm
At the
saying.
end of
Like
the day, it
entrepreneurship
pertains
is
to
just
that one person.
that's what I'm saying. But like if you like, you also like it pertains to that one person. I agree, and that's what I'm saying. Like for example, my boy Cam, like pre-med, he's gonna go on to be helping people, you know, in a
Serving
hospital.
others,
So
bro,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying. So if you think helping save lives is better than making a trillion gazillion dollars, and by all means, like
For
that's who you,
sure.
that's what I'm saying. Like
You know what's
that's
better, dude? Doing it at the same time.
yeah. Or like for example, like if you want, yeah, I mean yeah, but or like if you want to, like be a pastor, you know, like saving people's lives, helping people
Yeah.
get to heaven, bro. Like, you know, sharing like testimonials and helping people bring them to Christ. I think that's also like it's priceless, bro. It's very valuable. But for the most part, in terms of like, if you're trying to like, just like, you can make a business out of everything. And that's why I just think entrepreneurship, like, no matter what, is the most superior career. Cause I kind of like at the end of the day, like, like, even if you go with the pre-med route, like, you can also have your own clinic. And that's where I'm saying like entrepreneurship is kind of, then you can be making
that,
rather
you
than
know, PhD.
yeah, I know, but like rather than working for another already like hospital, if you have your own clinic, it's like, bro, you'd be making the big bucks. Dentistry, like I don't know. I'm just saying like
understand
entrepreneurship
what
is
you mean.
very broad.
For sure.
As long as you execute the vision and you have something that like will sell, it's like
Again, bro, if people don't have the discipline to stop scrolling, bro, how are they gonna have the
how are they
discipline
gonna have the discipline
to stick to something that's, you know, not comfortable in their workplace when they have a comfortable job and they're like, oh, I want to get this kind of life. And then they have to drop that comfortable, very comfortable life that they're living right now to pursue this giant, enormous, you know, it might not be a dream that can be put into reality, but putting down that comfortableness, it's fucked. A lot of people can't do that. I struggle with that, you know? Like imagine you have 100K, like a job paying you 100K with medical insurance and all this, and then you want to create a company and then start from there, and then you have to drop the company.
bro, high risk, high reward, bro.
Yeah.
High risk, high reward, and
There's no light without dark, so
that's what I
I mean,
love.
we also need that reality because we don't have that reality.
It kind of goes along with the whole thing where it's just like, bro, you got to be delusional, you know? Like, entrepreneurship isn't for everyone. Who knows? I could give up right now. Actually, I'm giving up right now. Decommitting. But I need to stop cracking those jokes, bro. They're, like, not even funny. But anyways, that was kind of my segment on entrepreneurship, but
That's funny.
You're next.
That's funny that
You're next. Let's keep them going. Let's keep them going.
Homie self-reflectant. That's what we need. My last one's that university is a Ponzi scheme or a scam, better said.
Oh my goodness. So I agree with this. I think there's just this guy named Alex.
Yeah.
Alex? Is he like kind of blonde and lives in Miami or something? I don't know, but he's a TikToker, and he said that like to a certain degree, college is a business, bro. Like
no,
it's 100% business. Like I went to public school, and like think about it, they want you to go to school, bro. They want you to go to school, and it's like they encourage you to go to like school, higher education after high school. It's like, bro,
they force you to take classes.
They force you to take class. Like, dude, there's no reason I'm a business admin major taking classes about rocks, bro. Like metamorphic sedentary rocks.
That's
I'm in lecture thinking about like food chains and energy levels, and I'm just like, bro, and like these are like college level in-depth classes where it's like I went from accounting. I went from accounting last quarter, struggled with that, and now I'm learning about rocks. I'm like, bro, if they really cared about putting more people into like the workforce, that's already oversaturated.
Saturated as F, bro.
It's like you're not even guaranteed a job, and like that's why network is net worth. Like it's everything. So like it's kind of more about the people you know rather than that's the only thing I feel like I've gained out of college and probably will gain other than a little piece of paper if I see it through. But yeah, like it's connections, bro. Like for example, John Fiad, bro. Goated connection from my frat. This guy's a sick cunt. Like pre-med. Like he has his job like straight out of like graduating and like goated like probably like one of my best friends who I see in my life long term probably be at my wedding. And it's like same thing with Cam. And like these guys are going places in life, but it's just like that's kind of like friends like these, and then also like along with some connections and like the entrepreneur center. It's like other than that, like what like I'm not planning on using my degree. Like I'd live a miserable life if I had to use my degree, bro. I would actually be miserable if I had to use my degree, and it's kind of sad and scary because a lot of people like take advantage of time in college, like these 4 years where you can just be a kid and like live it up before you enter the workforce. But it's like
generous,
bro. Literally, I'm trying my best. I'd rather flip it, bro. Grind the time I have now Cause I know damn well I'm not gonna have a job like straight out of college. I'm not gonna go work as a finance bro. I'm not gonna go analyst in a suit all day and like, you know,
Hoorah.
like that's not my life. I would be miserable. Like even if I'm making a comfortable like 100K, that's not what I'm like. I'm not trying to be uncomfortable, bro. It's kind of ties into what I like my hot take, if you don't mind me saying it right now. So you need unrealistic standards for growth and greatness, which is kind of what I'm saying. Like, bro, like I'm not trying to be comfortable. Like I'm not trying to be comfortable
it's
at
not.
all. I'm trying to like as corny as it sounds, like I'm trying to mog, bro. Like I'm trying to like have, like I know money isn't everything, but it's the lifestyle I'm after, bro. It's not the, you know, like I grind now that way. Like, bro, by the time I'm 25, 26, I can afford to do whatever I want, doing what I love
For
with
sure.
the people I want.
Yeah.
Right when these guys are working their 9 to 5 or they're in med school now, like going through hell.
For
It's like
another
I
4
grinded
years.
these 4 years, building my rep, building my brand, building my network, putting myself in a position to where I can enjoy my life after I get that degree, you know? After it's like after
So
I
we're
enjoy this
30
like
balling,
era. Yeah,
bro.
that's why I enjoy this little era now. And then I meet people like I work my way up the ranks of the pyramid, you know? And it's kind of scary because like the bigger you get up the period, because you know I said everything about like aspirations with like acting and like whatnot, and, like commercials or whatnot, like you know, like the roast of Tom Brady. Like bro, I genuinely think there can be the roast of JT. It would be gnarly because my friends are always
I'll be number
clown
one on that.
They'll clown on me. Like my life, like if you knew my life, it's scripted, bro. Like these college stories that I have and tell my friends, like just my Pumpn University origin story, just everything. And I'm just like I envision my life right now, and it's like damn, like I want to be able to tell these stories when I'm 30, these stories to my kids when I'm 35, 40, 50s, and it's like I feel like manifestation is in a sense like pretty real. Like you reap what you sow,
It's
but
very
also
real.
it's very like on God's timing and God's plan. And I'm always like vulnerable to let him take me where I need to go at that
Yeah,
time. But
dude.
it's just as much as like, dude, like I had like why do you think people like David Lade, Superman, like Batman, all these unrealistic, unnatural guys are looked up upon and praised? It's because nobody wants to be average, bro. Like same thing with like another thing I gotta do and realize as a natural is step back, and I have to realize I'm like, dude, like sure I know I'm not gonna get my most dream like my like I don't want to I'm not gonna look like the person I want to look like, probably not half of that, but it's like I need to be the best version of myself, working towards that. That's why I think those unrealistic standards drive me to be that person. You know, like who says you can't do it?
Yeah. I can give
What do
you
you
like
think?
a French philosopher, Francis Descartes, I think his name is. He says, "As I think, so I am." And just like the Bible says, "As a man thinketh, so is he." Right? I think that was, yeah. Man, so much fog in this world. Fog as in like distractions. Even from your friends to your family could distract you.
Yeah.
I was always told you must do this, you must comply with this. It's more of we were born to serve and to love, and we were educated to be greedy. Like that's all we were ever told. Oh, I got this quote from Albert Einstein. It says, "Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted." And that's like, that's it. It revolves it in that sum, bro. And yeah, I mean, the quotes explain themselves for it how it is, and we can be people who we've never thought we could be, unless we can change that perception and say, I can be that what I want to be.
Yeah. Like for example, I think like okay, as corny as this sounds, but like I think one of like probably like one of the people like
Fuck it if
biggest
it's corny, bro.
yeah, it's corny till it ain't, but one of the biggest
Exactly.
inspirations that like is pretty popular right now is David Goggins. Like I just think of him, like he was rejected,
Stay hard.
failed. Yeah, stay hard. Like it kind of goes back to what you said is
Yeah,
like
bro.
like you just get harder, bro. You just
Yeah.
get harder. Like when times get tough,
Sincerely.
like you literally just get harder.
Sincerely.
Shit don't get easier. You think You think
a marriage is
yeah,
easy?
yeah, you think,
Kids?
bro, you think my 45 minutes of cardio, you think I want to be on that treadmill, bro? You think I want to do 75 hard? Like, I want to take the load rest,
Think I
the
wanna
road
delete
less
social
traveled.
media,
Like,
bro?
yeah, you think I love dieting. You think like, dude, if I could, dude, I don't know why I've been getting so many crumble cookie things on my TikTok. I've never had crumble.
That's
I've never
funny.
had
I've
crumble.
never had crumble
I didn't
either.
know what it was till like
People
the trench
beat
runs
off
and
to
like,
it, though.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I had no idea what crumble was, bro. And I kind of want to try it before. I kind of want to try it now. No, but all jokes aside, like, bro, I see these crumble stuff and it's just like, bro, what? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't, like, you know, like,
Why the bro? What?
brother, what? Bro, I had no idea what this guy just said, but
I
what
said
I'm,
why? I said why the bro? What? Like what about it? Like how does that happen? Like what do you mean about the crumble picking up on your social medias? Like,
oh,
about
what
it?
I'm saying is that, like, dude, if I really wanted to and I didn't have the discipline, rather than like sticking to my 75 hard and rather than like not like you gotta do the things that you know you need to do that you don't want to do, if that makes sense. Which it does. You know what you have to do to be that best version of yourself, and you know you're not gonna want to do it because it's the road less traveled. Like, rather than going out to eat, would you not prefer to just stay home, save a little bit of extra money, whip up
Well,
some
hit the
nice
pen.
tuna? Nah. You get what I'm saying? Is that, like, dude, like, I would love to go get crumble cookie.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But it's not realistic.
Comfort kills.
Comfort kills. And like David Goggins, back to what I was saying, is like he really preaches about how, like,
Mind
a
over
lot of
matter.
people, mind over matter, and a lot of people think like, oh, it's unrealistic. Like you really think you're David Goggins? Like, who are you? But it's like, till you actually make it to that level and you actually have that influence and you actually have that story after repeated failure and failure and failure over the years, and you come out with a book and you're Navy SEAL, and it's just like you do stuff other people haven't done. It's like, oh shit. It's
People
like,
have never done.
it's like, oh shit. No, yeah, like, hold up. Alex Hormozy said this, bro. And I'm gonna go on my phone for a little bit, little brain rot, but I send this to my boy because I love sending these to my boys because I know. Alex Hormozy said, you just have to be willing to look like an idiot while you figure it out. Because once you figure it out, everyone looks at you like
No
an idiot for
longer the
doubting you.
idiot.
It's like, dude, I make these TikToks and I make these reels, and it's like, okay, I look like an idiot now. I look like an idiot now.
The what's it called? The Yik Yak.
The Yik Yak.
That was funny.
This
dude.
one's kind of crazy.
It's exactly what we were talking about.
That's kind of crazy.
And you just posted the reel about it. So
that's not. Oh my! I didn't even realize
dude,
that.
that's why I told you.
God's timing, bro.
That's why I told you. Bro.
I didn't even know.
Like, I was like, yo, let's whip up that reel to answer this.
Dude, so if you don't know the Yik Yak lore,
Warriors.
it's kind of how I came up with this. It's like some anonymous app that people apparently, like, I'm pretty
anonymous
I'm
Twitter.
pretty popping on there apparently. But my friend sent me one from the other day, 18 hours ago. Just went through some of the U of Pumpn podcast clips. Holy shiz. I've lost the will to live. They need to restrict access to the podcast equipment ASAP, for real. And it has like a good amount of like
40 or 50, bro.
up votes. So like it's like
100 to 200 people saw it at least. And it's like, bro, if you're losing the will to live to watching a podcast clip, bro, like, what are you doing with your day-to-day life, homie? Like,
it's people like that
get
like
off your ass.
brighten my day, but at the same time I kind of feel bad for them because it's
bro,
like,
it's straight empathy.
bro, I'm still here and they didn't restrict the equipment, so you're gonna have to try harder than post anonymously. And maybe you might want to come in person and talk to
that person. I'm telling you, the
people who run the Entrepreneur Center.
I'm telling you right now, that person wanted to feel significant. It's the way we're wired as human beings. We want to feel loved and love in this world. That's our whole purpose. And that person wanted to feel significant, loved.
Yeah.
That person, got 40 upvotes. Like, that person felt like Elon, bro. You know what I mean?
Especially here
that's what
at,
I'm saying,
especially
bro.
here at UCI where everything's socially dead.
So like, we feel for you, brother, and like, we genuinely feel for you.
But it's just crazy because somebody took time out of their day to go through my clips, then decide, oh, I'm gonna hop on Yik Yak, post the comment, whip up a comment anonymously, and I'm like, I'm gonna kick back and sit and watch, and hopefully JT has a horrible day. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but it just kind of like goes to show where it's like, yeah, like I look like an idiot now. Back to my point, I look like an idiot now. I have all these unrealistic goals and unrealistic standards, and it's like, dude, the this is kind of crazy, bro. The worst advice I've ever gotten, bro. The worst advice I've ever gotten is be realistic.
Bro, the amount of
Hold-
times my mom has told me that.
Be realistic. Yeah, it'll come from
Yeah,
the people
bro.
who are close to
I
you the
love you
most,
the
and like,
most.
and I love you, and I appreciate your gratitude, and like you care for me because you want to see me succeed, but your vision of success isn't necessarily mine. And I'll continue to look like an idiot till it actually works.
Bro, there's stories that I'm holding within me to not tell into the future because I will look like a massive idiot right now. But once I get to publicize them about the things that my family has told me,
Yeah,
man, bro.
I mean, fortunately, like my
Circle.
close circle of people, very supportive, and I'm glad I had those people around me, which kind of ties back into another hot take that I want to tap into, which is my other hot take was you are who you hang around with. And unironically, I heard this in high school. I'd be like, that's not true. You know, you have those people from, what is it, Dare, that come to your school in high school and are like, you are who you hang around with. And it's kind of funny. I mean, it's actually not funny. It's kind of sad, but like ironically, like I was like, oh yeah, like whatever, you know? And until you get to like college or like even in high school, I don't know. I kind of had like,
It's FOMO, bro.
yeah, I had a different, like, I guess you want to say kind of like lifestyle and life experiences in college
Yeah.
compared to like in high school. And I feel like after like you're done, like if you're an athlete, like you kind of lack purpose once you kind of get into college, because once you're in college, like, oh, it's like C's get degrees. You get me? You lack purpose. So like little by little, it's kind of a snowball effect. But back to what I was saying is that like you are who you hang around with, you know? If you hang around 4 stoners, you're going to be the 5th. If you're around 3 degens, you're going to be the 4th. You get me? Like peer pressure is like so real. And it's like, you got to decide that like, nah, like I know my limits. Sure, I'll have fun here and there and whatever. But it's like, you got to stand on your own business and know and realize to when it gets to the point where it's like, damn, these people are dragging me down. You have this baggage.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm fortunate enough to be surrounded by you and great people who are like going to go on to do amazing things in life. And I kind of want to take that responsibility to be that light, you know, to help those people who aren't where they want to be, you know, like, come on, bro, come hit the gym with me, bro. Like, don't be a pussy, you know, like,
Yeah.
come on, be a man, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I want you to be that person, you know, like, dude, like maybe you shouldn't go out tonight. Like, I know you have a midterm tomorrow, like hit the books, you know, because I've been in that position on the other side where it's like, people are telling me that like, dude, you need to chill. Like, bro, like you're on one, you're funny, you know, like, dude,
I'm one of those guys.
it's like, you know, like been on both ends of the stick. And it's like, it's just very true about like, you are who you hang around with. You are what you consume as much too. Cause like, if you're literally brain rotting, like you get humor from your favorite creators. Like if you're on David Goggins TikTok, you're going to be like most likely somebody who likes enjoy hitting the gym or whatnot. Like, you know, if you're somebody who like, you are what you consume, bro, as much as like, dude, I saw this quote and it was like, diet isn't just what you eat. It's who you surround yourself with, what you listen to, what you read,
People get
what
up
you
right in
consume.
the morning
Even like,
and start
dude, I'm not even
scrolling.
getting political, but like politics too, bro, are a big one. It's like what you
MSNBC?
consume, bro, like
Fox
that's your
News?
diet. And it's like, you are like, it's just brainwashing, bro. Like,
I'll tell you this, bro.
The elites are literally just, they know what they do. Bro. I don't really need to say more.
I'll tell you this. It comes down again, bro. Like if people can't get off their damn phone, like what makes you think that they're gonna, you know, switch roommates when they know their roommate's a lazy ass? You know, right now I'm having that struggle of like, I want to find 2 other weapons to live with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no sad kindness.
And dude, it's crazy because like we know this is a fact, but at the same time, people are idiots if they're not changing who they surround themselves with. Like, how dumb do you have to be to know that there's a wall in front of you and you're hitting it every time?
Yeah, it's like
it's FOMO,
like
bro.
one time it's a mistake. The second time it's
Dude,
like a bad choice.
If I hang out with UFC fighters, I'm gonna become a killer, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get your shit knocked,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna get better.
I'm gonna get back up and, you know, swing back once. Like, good.
Iron sharpens iron, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And
And anybody in the go to UCSD and you're an actual weapon, I'll have a little interview with you to see if you can live with me.
but yeah, I mean,
Trying to recruit.
any final thoughts on that take? You are who you hang around with.
It's
Crazy because
it's not even a hot take, bro. It's fact.
it took me a while to realize it, and it'll take you like I know like you gotta like you love your friends who you are now, but it's like I think about myself in like 5 years, even 3 years, even what's 1 year, 2 years, like these people who I look up to, like for example, like Lucas Pachter. I'm like, damn, like I know I can be this guy's friend. Like I know I can like we'd mess up the world, bro. We'd do some damage. We'd help men become better, man. Like there's like you're just gonna continue to level up your network and like that friend group, and it's just like you're gonna look back at your old friends and you're like, that was interesting. Like how was I that person?
And also
you know?
like isolation is also a choice. You can always like stray away from everybody, which is what
that is true. Although it is true, I've done that.
But
Like
you need your brotherhood, bro.
you need, that's the only thing. It's like God put you on this earth to not be alone.
Exactly.
And it's
you
like,
need your fellowship.
I need my woman, bro. No, I'm playing.
That's
I'm
another
playing.
story.
Yeah, I need my dude. Next one.
My dude.
My dudes. Next one. So this one kind of taps into this whole being the best version of yourself, corniness. You need to hit rock bottom before you achieve self-actualization. And if you don't know, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs is like the top one. It's self-actualization. And essentially it's like the last thing that comes to be like live a complete life, fulfillment and happy, which is it starts from like food, shelter, and then it builds like companionship, and then it builds its way up to self-actualization, which is being that person that you want to be, looking in the mirror and be like, damn, I love this person that I see in the mirror. I know he's worked hard. I know he's smart. He's intelligent. He's well dressed, groomed. He smells good, hygienic. Like this, like I look up to myself. And then that's when you can start like, oh, maybe I can influence people because I've done it. I've set out for this mission and I've done it, you know? Mission number 1, mission number 2, start influencing people, start preaching, you know? And I know I'm not there yet, but there's no perfect time to just start. I look like an idiot till I get there, but that's a gamble I'm willing to take. And at that point, it's not even a gamble. But what I'm talking about when you need to hit rock bottom before you achieve self-actualization kind of ties back into like, damn, like maybe I am really much, like maybe I really am a fat piece of shit. Maybe I really am
Hard truth.
a shitty brother. Maybe I really am a shitty boyfriend.
I've
Maybe
been a
I
shitty
really
boyfriend
am a
many times,
douchebag.
bro.
Like maybe I really am not the best son. Like, you know, maybe I do treat this person like shit. And you just gotta look in the mirror and like you realize it. You hit rock bottom. You gotta be so fed up with your character, your bad traits, the bad habits. Like, damn, maybe I have been chiefing a little too much. Maybe I have been
always choose the
coping
worst route.
like the worst ways possible. Like maybe I have, and you gotta realize that, and you gotta hit rock bottom until shit hits the fan. You get tired, and you're like, bro, I really want to change, and that comes at the cost of the old you, you know. And I've been there. I'm there. Like I was there pretty recently, bro, and like that's why I'm like, damn, you know, pain retains, bro, and hitting rock bottom is gonna be painful. Same thing happened when I lost my mom. Like rock bottom. That I can say is like rock bottoms, and you'll hit like
Many
bedrock.
more.
You'll hit bedrock here and there. You know, just keep mining.
Minecraft.
Yeah, you'll hit bedrock here and there, but like
Nice.
that I can say for surely was rock bottom. And that's an experience I wouldn't change for the rest of my life. If you haven't seen it, go watch our Q&A because I actually tapped into that, like the lowest point of my life and how I overcame it. However, yeah, so rock bottom, like, and that everything she taught me kind of instilled on to me and who I wanted to be. I had to mature really quick, and kind of from there, like, I started realizing stuff, self-actualization. You start actually reflecting, realizing, damn, like, who do I want to be? Like, oh, these morals, this is, no, I don't do that. I do that. Then like, oh shit, I messed up. I'm human. I can make a mistake, but I can't. I'm gonna do my best and I'll make it again. You know, and I mean, like, what would you think, bro? Self-actualization,
I mean,
like rock bottom. Like
they're
it
not
really
even-
takes you to be in the gutters to like finally get your act straight, bro.
They're not even hot takes, bro. I mean,
Think I'm spitting?
I think
Pretty thirsty. Maybe I have been spitting.
this guy, Mr. Minecraft. I think it's like it's a typical algorithm of people who are very successful. You don't see a
It is
person
an
who was
algorithm. It is an algorithm.
born into, gold temple that's loving his life because he never went through anything. He was given to it in a hand. And I told my mother this the other day, like, Mom, I wish I had it harder. And then she looked at me like you disgraceful. And I'm like, I'm very graceful, bro. I'm very graceful.
Yeah,
But
I've
at
been
the
very.
same time,
We've lived very blessed lives, bro.
like my sister and brother did so much more than me because they had different stances of life because the chiquiado, I'm the
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 baby.
baby, bro. And I'm like, oh man, maybe, like, brother, you give me all this shit, maybe, dude, I was born 9 years younger and I didn't have that same upbringing as you exactly. And I
Mhm.
had safety nets. And there will be in a point where I have no safety net. And, like, if I'm this, like, grounded in my life right now at 19 years old, imagine when I hit rock bottom and overcome it. Like, Lord willing, I will become someone really powerful with beautiful and loving intentions.
Yeah, we'll continue to go through trials and tribulations, but I mean, God does give His toughest battles to His toughest soldiers, and He won't
Don't fold.
ever give you something you cannot handle. And just like realize His strength is stronger in your most
Anything
vulnerable and your
else.
weakness. Like, so I mean, yeah, like it's kind of crazy because like you don't really see it in the moment what's happening and like what that other version or that other person like some are and like I've been through enough stuff to realize that like it only gets better and it only makes you stronger. So like when I'm faced with adversity, it's like,
It's a
ooh,
gift.
what's next, bro? Is
It's
it
a
a glow
gift,
up?
man.
Is it a couple millies? Is it the clout? No, I'm playing. But no, see, that just shows I'm not ready. But is it like, I mean, for the things I say, like the things I kind of like actually like think about is like, yeah, like, oh, what's it gonna teach me? Like, what am I gonna gain out of this? What am I gonna gain through this? And most of the times, like from what I've like experienced is it's experience, it's knowledge, it's wisdom. That's kind of like through my adversity, it's
Yep.
been able to story tell. It's been able to help guide people through their like one of my homies right now and living with me in the frat house. He like has a minor tear in his ACL and meniscus, and he's like asking me, like, yo, like what do I do? Like how much is recovery? Like he's like, am I screwed? Like, and I'm just like, dude, like you'll be
Come up with the
fine.
business
Like
idea.
you'll be fine. No, no, no. He's like, you'll be fine. Like, like I was just like, dude, if you need anything, like let me know. I got you. Same thing with like my friends who have been through similar stuff that I have. It's like I'm there, bro. And like I'm there to give them advice and wisdom from what I've been through. It hasn't really came in the form of like tangible blessings. Like
Never
there's
will.
no godly woman in my life that like I'm in love with yet because I still have a lot of working to do on myself. Like there's this thing, I think it's like money is power, and like when that financial blessings like do hit, when my brand does really take off, like am able to open up my gym and brand and like hire employees, a whole staff, and like the whole Disneyland vision for Pumpn University. It's like comes with a lot of responsibility, and I'm not ready yet. I'm not worthy of, like I'm not worthy of that right now. So every little thing that I go through, it's like I'm one step closer. I just hopped up the next step and hopped up the other one, and it's like I just get excited when I'm faced with tribulations because it's like something's working in me.
My mom did tell me something that really stuck with me recently. She said that if you want the life that you want, you will never stop working.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, truly, I want that life. And I want to work while I have children. And I want to be the best dad. And that's working in itself, bro.
That'd be the best dad, bro. Hey, real quick, are we gonna be the type of dads that are sitting on the poolside with like a Modelo in their hands, with the barba and beer belly?
With kids wrestling, bro, and not on their phones? I'm down.
Hey, mine are gonna be what's it called?
Shooting Nerf guns like we did back in the day, bro.
Hitting dingers in the batting cage.
Dingers
Oh
in the
my
batting cage.
goodness,
Remember
bro.
those days, bro?
Damn, bro. I mean, I think pretty much kind of wraps up the video. However, we're not done yet. We have the cherry on top, the last hot take of the hot takes
What's
of
the
the
hot
hot
take
takes,
of the
bro.
hot take?
All right, so this is the last hot take for this video. So if you've enjoyed it thus far, please go give it a like. And if you didn't like it, do me a huge favor and go on, download Yik Yak, hop on the UCI page, and comment something horrible
Immense.
to ruin my day.
Immense. What do you mean
Please.
ruin your day, bro? Bring some publicity.
Bro, it ruins my day.
Please.
Let him keep doing that, bro.
It's horrible. It hurts her feelings. It sucks.
You guys win. I don't.
You
I
guys-
lose.
You guys make us feel
All right,
so
all right.
bad.
Enough of the corny stuff. All right. So this last hot take is, it's not even hot because
To take.
to take. Cancel culture isn't real. Changed my mind.
It's not real for the right people. It is real for the people who aren't fulfilling in their own ways. The people who fold to the voice in the back of their head. That's when cancel culture is real. When they do something they knew they shouldn't have done.
I
When
mean, I
they're
already,
not
I already decommitted and canceled, so.
You
Well,
said
neither-
enough with the corniness.
Okay,
bro.
okay, no. That was the last decommitted joke.
Dude,
Dude, that was the
at
last
least,
decommitted
like,
joke. That was the last
six.
decommitted joke. Okay, I'm done. But so you're saying that cancel culture only applies to some people? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
in short of
you
things?
can't cancel Trump. You can't cancel Andrew Tate. You can't
'Cause
cancel.
they just don't care,
You can't cancel
and they already have.
Bishop Mari, bro.
I don't know who that is.
He's a Syrian bishop
Oh.
in Australia.
So I mean, like low key, like that's what I'm saying. Like, cancel. Like, there's been this whole like thing because like going back to what I said back when I had Twitter in 2018, it's kind of like very toxic. I mean, social media in a sense is gonna be very brain rotting and just toxic. And it was just like, dude, like I had good intentions and people perceived it the wrong way. And it's like people choose to get mad over anything in this society and day and age. It's like they get mad and offended
People are
at
hurt,
anything.
bro. People
And
are
it's
hurt.
like until you take a step, like it honestly, like I forgot who said this. I think it was, bro, I love this girl. Like I want to actually meet her one day. Her name is King Krabby Patty on TikTok. She's like this girl who goes around and she's like, you know what I want to do today? I want to be skinny. I want to be as thin as like a pencil or something.
I was about to say that. That's funny.
She's like a pencil or like a wheat thin, you know? She's basically like, dude, she's kind of reversed, done the whole body
Engineered.
positivity movement. She's like, personally, if you want to be fat, go ahead. But I'm not gonna be fat today. And she goes on these walks and like for a little bit of background, I think she went to like
Respect.
ASU or U of A.
Nice.
And she said how like throughout her college years, she gained like 30 pounds and she wasn't okay with that.
Shit, a lot of good stuff.
I mean,
Hot take.
I mean,
A
that's
lot
not
of
even
good-
hot. I mean, that's like
It's-
another
it's
thing
fact.
where it's like,
Freshman 30.
it's like, bro, I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I abuse the dining hall, the seed oils. Like, that's why I try walking in class and being as active as I can, like being like, bro. Another person I love too is, what's his name? What's his name? What's up, filthy degenerates?
You can't cancel Layla Harmozy,
Dude,
bro.
no. What? Daddy Wellness. I love Daddy Wellness. Like,
Okay.
this guy too, like, dude, he's like a, I don't know if I know he's Latino, and then he has I think he has a younger brother who's our
Poppy
age too.
Wellness.
But he literally like he does these whole blueprints on like, because he was in college to another person who's 4 years who I don't know if he was in a frat or not, but he's like he loves sending and he gives you tips on how to like minimize weight gain in college, especially while going out. You know, he's like how to cut like a filthy degenerate, how to bulk like a filthy degenerate, and then he's like how to like moderate and like
I see.
in terms of drinking, and he advocates for TSLs and tequila soda limes along with Zins
Tequila
to help
soda
kill your-
lime?
like tequila soda limes.
So
It's like-
tequila
it's like a bev
with
with like
soda?
zero calorie
Oh,
calorie
I
like
see, like a-
limes
like
like
Alka-Seltzer.
yeah, or like a Perrier,
Alka-Seltzer,
like
a
I don't know,
Yeah, like
like a seltzer, bro.
yeah.
But anyways, Daddy Wellness and King Krabby Patty are like two of the biggest people that like I love on TikTok because it's like they say some controversial. It's not even controversial. Like everyone can have an opinion and post it online. You get me? Like
Bro,
that's literally
everyone-
what social. Like as long as you're not like posting some explicit stuff, like you can voice your opinion,
Everyone's a
and
doctor
everyone has the
nowadays.
freedom to like bash you or not and whatnot. But that's what I'm saying. Like they just keep posting it, and they built like a following over, and they have supporters. I'm like, damn, these people are spitting. These people are spitting. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to be skinny too. Or it's like, you know, like shit. Like
Yeah.
these are the best tips, and like you find it helpful, and it's like, dude, like I don't know. It's like people pick and choose like who to cancel, and it's like even when they do cancel someone, they'll forget about it 3 months when they land this new brand deal, and it's like, oh, everyone forgets. It's like everyone forgets
Yeah.
about like the past, and next thing you know, and the new trend comes along, and this person makes a rebound. Like, bro, people hated Bryce Hall, and it's like everyone loves him now because like he earned his respect from like knuckle boxing. I've never personally hated Bryce Hall. I think he's like marketing genius. Logan Paul with that whole controversy way back then, and then took him years to like rebound, and now he's like in this position of like it's just, dude, people love drama, people love controversy, people love
I mean,
whatever. But if it gets to the point where you're physically like mentally like it's social media is like driving you insane to where it's
nuts.
like it's bad for you because there comes a point it's like, dude, maybe you should not be on the internet because it's a messed up world, bro. It's a hurt world. Like
If
you should
anyone-
not if you take it to heart and everything, and you genuinely like somebody like it ruined my day. You Yik Yak Warriors ruined my day.
if
It's
anyone
like
wants to keep
you
trying
should
to
just be
cancel us,
you should
please.
just be off the internet. You
Please
know,
do.
like you're in for a rude awakening. Like the world isn't rainbows and sunshine. So that's kind of my take on that. You have anything to add on to that, bro?
If anyone
Zazu?
wants to try to cancel us, please post YouTube videos, TikToks, Reels. We're what's a good one?
Bro, I don't
We're-
know.